Hey guys, and welcome to another video from my channel Awesome Electronics. Today we're going to talk about soft potentiometers. Potentiometer is essentially a resistor with three connections, and you can either use that as a variable resistor or as a voltage divider. So this is what it looks like. You have three connections here, and basically the resistor is sandwiched between two sheets of plastic. And once you've connected it, depending on where you push along this strip here, it will output a different amount of resistance to your circuit. And normally these are used for things like volume controls on televisions or radios or music players. Now I'll show you how to connect it to an Arduino to a RGB LED and control the color of the LED depending on where you push along the soft potentiometer. So let's check it out. Alright, so first I will show you how to connect the RGB LED. Now normally from the flat side of the LED, the first connection is for red, the second one is for the cathode or the common, the third one is the green, and the fourth one is blue. Now just be careful because this may not always be the case, so always read the instructions from the manufacturer of your particular LED, or you can do a quick test to see which connections correspond to which color. Alright, let's move on to how to connect it to the Arduino now. Okay, so with our soft potentiometer, you will normally have three connections. You'll have two on the ends and one in the center. One of the ends we can connect to the positive 5 volts, and one of the other ends we can connect to the ground. The middle pin will be connected to the A0 pin on your Arduino, which is the analog 0. With the RGB LED, you connect the red via a 330 ohm resistor to the digital pin 9. The green goes also via resistor to the digital pin 10, and the blue goes to the digital pin 11. The resistors here are just there to limit the amount of current going to the LED. Now one more thing we also need to do is connect a 10 kilo ohm resistor from the ground to the analog A0 pin on the nano, and this is to give it a reference point so that when you're not pushing on the soft potentiometer, the value that goes into the input stays the same, or is basically 0. This makes sure that the color on the LED is going to be constant when you're not pushing on the soft potentiometer. Okay, so this is what your completed circuit should look like, and I've powered it up now. This is the Arduino Nano, this is the RGB LED, these are the three 330 ohm resistors for each of the red, green and blue connections on the LED, and this is the soft potentiometer. Now as you can see, once I've powered it on, it will stay on the same color, and then when I push on any given point of the soft potentiometer, the color on the LED changes, and it's normally the same if you push on the same area of the soft potentiometer. Now at this point in time, I've disconnected the 10 kilo ohm resistor from A0 to ground, and as you can see, the LED is not a constant color. It keeps flickering because the value going into the input is not constant. It's like constantly changing, so it's always worth having that resistor between the ground and A0 to give it a reference point. Alright guys, so basically there are many other things you can tweak or change with the code that are provided in the description below to do many other things with the same setup. For example, you can have code that will set the LED to a certain color once you push on the soft potentiometer, and then it will stay the same color until you touch on or press on a different point. That brings me to the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.